Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 16987 Northwest Madrone Street, Portland, Oregon, 97229. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the crawl space cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some aged sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch ABS plastic drain pipe. We are running some water from the basement bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs or previous signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. And we are in a 4-inch ABS cleanout in the stand-up or the walk-in crawl space in the basement access. We're seeing a little bit of marginal pitch here, so at around 32 feet you can see up until this point we had a really nice strong downhill flow to the water, and at this point we lose that pitch a little bit. Maybe even a water belly for a second, and it looks like it's probably due to we have a little bit of an offset here. So you can see that they just didn't get the two sections of piping together. Looks like they didn't get the two sections of piping together super smooth here, and so because of that, it's created a little bit. You can see the bottom lip of the pipe. Take a picture of that. And because of that, then you get a little bit of that standing water. Overall, it's pretty minor. So, and we're going to look at it with the water off. So after we drain everything out of here, we want to see what it does too. It doesn't appear to be causing any problems. The water is clear, but again, everything slows down to maybe even a couple inches of a water belly there, and then we transition, and then away we go again. So very, very minor, but there is a little bit of a rough connection, a rough area there. And then our pitch turns, improves, and away we go. entered into 3034 plastic branch piping. So this is a branch pipe off of the city sewer connection, the city lateral out there in the roadway. And even though we are in city branch piping, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length. So we're going to reach the lateral here. So this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility at around 62 feet. So this is the large lateral pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on this street, are tying into. So we started in 4-inch ABS, we transitioned to a 5-inch 3034, and we dropped in the city sewer connection at 62 feet. Now this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility. We are going to turn off the water and the microphone, and we're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse, paying a little extra attention to that area where we have a little bit of marginal pitch, maybe even a minor water belly, and then just kind of a rough connection. It certainly is not showing any issues, so if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, it's not showing any problems. If nothing else, we would highly recommend, if you know, depending on what we see on the pullback right now, you know, at least the recommendation is keeping an eye on things. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years to keep an eye on things. And what we'd be looking for is additional leveling. So with the amount of weight on these pipes and the amount of rain in the northwest, there's certainly potential that the pipe could shift either one way or the other. Settling of the house can even affect that sort of stuff. So, you know, there's some things that can still happen to this pipe, so we'd like to keep an eye on it. If nothing else. But again, we're going to turn off the microphone, the water, drain everything out, and look at it one more time in reverse. So you can see once we turned off the water, a good portion of what was there, and again, like I said, it was pretty minor to begin with, but a good portion of what was there did drain out, where the pipe doesn't even go into a water belly anymore. So the camera head is not submerged or anything for any length of time now with the water off. And again, you know, the key here is that there's no big sludgy buildup, there's no toilet paper hanging on. It's just not causing any issues. But again, I think the recommendation is at this point would be to keep an eye on things. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years to keep an eye on things. And also not a bad idea to pass this video and report on to a licensed and qualified drain repair technicians to see if they deem any necessary repairs in this area. But again, it's very minor and doesn't appear to be causing any problems. And we more or less like what happened after we turned off the water. Most of it did drain on out of there.